Don't know about drunk. Christ, that shit burns. Ugh. Alrighty then. I already forgot what I'm doing. Oh, so annoying, it keeps resetting. You go and lie down. Right, what are we doing? Let's go do some more collecting. I like get my brain together. But yeah, this is the new look. I'm getting a little light so you can see her a bit better. It's a lot more fancy than it used to be. With a big long coat and nice new trousers and little sort of bits and pieces all over the place. Yeah, it does kind of look even more pimping now. She's got a big like jacket with a fur collar and shit on it. So it's like double pimped. Yeah, I mean, I can change the hat. There is different hats on my horse. There's other outfits on the horse as well, which, if the horse ever turns up, I can show you. This is my new horse, the latest one. As you can see there from the thing that come up on the screen, her name is Glue Factory.
Did I ever tell you about that bank job in Tennessee? It was me, Limpy Pete, and Phil the Brain.
Very special horse.
After a weekend nature call, the stench in there knocked the clerk on his back the door,
where
and
are
we
we?
managed to escape. Neither Pete nor Phil was really cut out for running. They got picked up at the end of town and hanged the next day, which seemed harsh to me.
Yeah, see, it's kind of the problem is it's difficult to see things because it's so freaking dark. But yeah, we've got like a new special corset now as well, which is a very flash one that costs a lot of gold. Not money, it costs actual gold to buy that one. But we can't wear that unfortunately because at the moment it's freaking freezing. So she has to wear a cold weather outfit. Alright, let's go and try and do some things. Geez, this already seems way more complicated than it normally does. Between having a smaller screen and having just drunk an absolute crapload of Jägermeister then out of the bottle, suddenly this seems really, really difficult. You go and lie down. I don't need you constantly bugging me as well. Leia, go and lie down. Go and lie down. I know it's going to happen. I can tell you already. I'm going to end up smashing head first into somebody else riding down the road. Because that's what always happens anyway. It's almost impossible to avoid, even at the best of times. And this ain't the best of times. Hopefully I don't get into a shootout with another player, because I'm not going to be able to shoot anything. Because this horse is pretty fast. I'm still getting used to how much faster this one is. It is considerably quicker than the one I've been on, so... It might be, it might not be, it depends what happens, really. This is the thing with Red Dead, you never know what's going to happen. There could be absolutely nothing happen, or it could be just complete fucking mayhem. That's kind of the thing with Red Dead. I mean, there's every likelihood I'm going to get into a fist fight with a few people, because I already feel like punching somebody in the face would be hilarious. It's likely to be more violent than usual. Especially if I drink more Jägermeister as it goes on, then yeah. It's just likely to become more violent the more alcohol I drink, really. So let's see what happens. For now, I'm just going to go and collect some more stuff while I get my head together. I'm going to get this stupid dog to calm down. But yeah, I've got all kinds of stuff now that you haven't seen since the last time you were on. I've got the metal detector now and the ridiculously expensive shovel as well, so I can actually dig for stuff that's hidden underground. I've got all manner of new guns now. New clothes, new guns, new horse. Pretty much everything really is new at this point. But yeah, I'd say with the jacket and the hat, she really does look like a major pimp. But I'm alright with that. Why is it still vibrating? Well, what? It's vibrating like there's something else going on. Oh, I think it's the cactus. I don't know though. There's something going on. Let me try my metal detector. No, that's not picking anything up. The controller vibrates whenever you're near stuff, and it keeps going off for some reason when I'm around here. But it could just be the cactus, because that makes it do it as well. That's the problem. There's several different things that actually make the controller buzz, so it's never easy to tell exactly what it is that's doing it. Oh my god, could it be any further away? As much as it really does just ditch me in an emergency situation, I do love this new horse because it's so much faster. And it's got stamina for days. It's a lot smaller though, but it's so much better. Hopefully, we don't get what's been going on all day today when I've been playing this, which is fucking blizzards. It's just been absolutely mental blizzard conditions nearly all day. Like just howling fucking gales and sideways fucking snow. It's been an absolute nightmare trying to play this today for some reason. They just cranked the weather up to fucking 50. It's just gone mad. It has been horrendous blizzards nearly all day. It needs to settle down for now though. So. Yeah, the temperature's still -3. The temperature's gone really, really cold in Red Dead today. I don't know why, but... Well, yeah, I mean, they added the snow, obviously, because it's Christmas and stuff, and they tried to make it a bit more sort of festive and whatnot, which is fair enough. But the temperatures have still been pretty good. And it just kind of snowed a lot. But today, the temperatures have just gone through the floor. No, yes and no. And to be honest, it causes more problems than... like, yeah, it has a nice entertainment value, fine, but it actually causes a lot of problems, especially for me because I'm a collector, and it makes it more difficult to collect stuff. So, it's... there's good and bad elements to it. And the fact that it's cold weather all the time means you have to have your cold weather outfit on permanently. It's kind of annoying because I'd spent a lot of shit getting my other outfit together. It costs a lot of money and you can't see it because it's just covered by this huge big jacket, which I can't take off because the temperatures are -3 and 4 and 5 all the time. But, you know, whatever. It's realism, I guess. So, I'm not gonna argue with it. It makes it more of a challenge, makes it interesting and different and so on, so fair enough. It's just, I don't know, the rain and the thunderstorms and whatnot in this game are so amazing that it's a shame that we lose them because of the fact that we get snow. I'd rather have rain and thunderstorms than snow, but unfortunately, I'm not in charge. See, I didn't even see that guy was on the road then until I flashed right past him. I'm definitely going to smash into somebody at full speed. I can't even see people on the road until I go past them. Oh, somebody else had joined and said hello there. I didn't even realise. It's not telling me who's watching the stream, so I don't know who's here and who's not. It's just telling me there's nobody watching, so I really don't know who's here and who isn't. Yeah, I'd have to be careful though. If I smash into somebody head first, it'll be entertaining and funny anyway, so... It doesn't on my screen, that's what I'm saying. On my screen it says there's nobody there. I don't know what you see on yours, but on mine it doesn't say there's anyone there, it says there's literally no one there. Obviously I know you are here because I see your comments coming up. So this is what I mean, because like it's telling me there's nobody there, and obviously you're here, so there's at least one person here, then if other people do join in, then I don't know, because it doesn't tell me anyway. Right, I've got to focus, because due to alcohol I can't do two things at once. And I'm trying to find something. It's not that way. Leia, will you stop pushing things into me? Bloody dog. Like, go and lie down. Stupid dog's got one of her like hide chew bone things and she's just pushing it into my arm and it's got really, really sharp edges. Like, Leia, go and lie down. Thank you. I have to concentrate when you've got a dog doing dumbass things. Where is this thing? It's got to be around here somewhere. I don't think I can climb this ladder. Oh no, maybe we can. There we go. It might be up here then. Yeah, it's definitely up here somewhere. I can feel the controller vibrating. There it is. I nearly went too far forward there. I got a little bit close. Alrighty, there we go. Managed to get that one without incident. Wait, I had to give this horse another name because I've already got two horses called Roach as it is, and I couldn't name another one Roach because then it would have just become incredibly confusing to try and figure out which horse was which. And yeah, Glue Factory just fit because I know that's what I called a horse in another game. I just wish I could remember what it was. But look how fancy he is. Even his mane is like, he's got plaits. His mane is plaited, his tail's plaited. He's like the fanciest horse you've ever seen. I keep saying he because my other horse was he. This one's a female horse. I've got to try and remember that. So it's she, not he. Oh, I missed my turn. There we go. So that's the problem with this horse. Sometimes it's a little bit too fast because I'm not used to it yet. Leia, stop it. Honestly, this dog just does nothing other than just really, really annoying things. That's all it does. As soon as you stop it from doing one annoying thing, it just moves on to doing something else that's really annoying that it shouldn't do instead. Hopefully we don't have another fucking mountain lion incident like earlier. I almost got eaten. Pretty close. I mean, literally the last shot that I had, if I hadn't have killed it with that final shot, it would have killed me. So I literally got as close as you can get. I mean, it slid to a stop, literally at my feet. So yeah, I cut it pretty close. And you couldn't really cut it any closer. The most annoying thing about that whole incident is that it was the horse that stopped. I was trying to ride forward, but for some reason it just stopped, and then it threw me off, and then ran away. It's like if you just kept moving anyway, then we'd have been fine. So yeah, I'm not really sure what happened. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It was weird. They seem to react differently, I have noticed. Different horses seem to react to different threats differently. They don't all have the same reaction. Because the previous horse I was using, the really big one, it just kind of, it would move around all over the place, but it didn't actually kind of throw me off. It would just sort of muck about a bit. And the one before that was pretty good. It didn't really do any of that at all. But this one slows down and then throws me off and then just fucks off by itself. Oh, well, that's not very helpful. But then it's incredibly fast the rest of the time, so... And it's just got endless fucking stamina. Well, that's why I call it Glue Factory. It works for me. It should be a good horse. So it cost me like $1,000. It cost $1,000 this horse. I had to do a lot of work to afford that. I can't even remember what level I am now. Am I? Level 37. I'm noticing a lot of other players around here as well, which is concerning. Told you. Bitch ass motherfucker. I got flattened by the horse. Awesome. I can't hate that, that was funny. I was trying to beat him up and his horse kicked me in the head. And just killed me like outright. I assume it was his horse anyway, I don't think my one did it. Go and lie down. So yeah, I think it was his horse. Like, kicked out and hit me in the head. I don't know where mine is. Hurry up. Come on, Glue Factory, you muppet. Let's go. He was busy protecting his owner and literally kicked me in the head. It said trampled, but it couldn't have trampled me, I was too far back. But they do, I know they do kick out, I've seen them do it, so it must have just kicked out and caught me straight away. That was it, knocked me out instantly. But yeah, I have those crashes quite often now. Now I've got a higher speed horse. Those crashes do happen quite a lot. That's not going to help the situation, is it? It's only going to make it worse. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Then it's just going to be crash, drink, crash, drink, crash, drink, and there's not going to be anything else actually going on. You get to the point where I just wouldn't bother. It doesn't really help that the AI in this game at times is incredibly stupid. I need to make some money. I've hardly got any money left. I think we need to do some missions and make some money. I don't think I've got any other games installed on my machine at the moment that would be more fun drunk. You want driving games, really. I don't really have any of them installed. It would take too long to install anything else. Even with my internet. Go there, turn, you idiot. Let's look at doing a mission. Because we need to earn some money anyway. Who's this? Hector, he'll do. Let's go and see what he wants. At my horse. What are you looking at, baby?
You want me to show you how to be polite, do you?
I threatened him and he walked off. Yeah, I was going to fight him, but I threatened him and he walked off straight away.
Howdy.
There's some things I haven't seen in a long while.
All right. The job's a delivery down to Thieves' Landing, and they call it that for a reason. There'll be bandits on the road, and they'll show a real interest in what you're moving. But it takes a bandit to stop a bandit, now don't it? Good on
Did
you.
you just call me a bandit?
The wagon's over here.
I'm not a bandit, bitch. You're a bum bandit. Leia, will you stop? Honestly, find something to do that isn't incredibly annoying.
Time we dropped you for good.
If you're trying to steal my supplies, I will shoot you in the face.
I can take any man here. Where's my knife?
I still don't really have much money. It is concerning. It's Clone Town again, look. There's one there, one there, one there. What is it with this place and everyone looking the same? It's freaky, I don't like it. There's something weird happens in this place, but it doesn't generate up properly, and it just clones the same person over and over again. That's so weird. I'll have that. Yeah, look. There. And there. Where was the other one? There's another one somewhere as well. I wonder if there's more of them out here. How very weird. I don't understand why it always does it in this area. It's so strange that for some reason whenever you come to Thieves Landing, well not every time, because I've been here quite a lot when it hasn't done it. But this is at least the third or fourth time now I've seen when I've come to Thieves Landing and every single person is the exact same character model. That's so weird. Leia, will you go and lie down? I know there's a dog you can hear, but it's not a real one. It's on the screen. Oh, there's another one there. Yeah. Where are you going? I think as long as you don't actually kill them, you don't get in any trouble. I think as long as you don't... He's got back up already. Where are you going? Hey, I didn't see you could get back up.
This.
Don't run away. Come back.
You pale turd!
That's it, he's knocked out now. I like how he bounced off the tree when I punched him. Better eat some food. What are we going to do now? Let's have a look. I don't really want to do missions for Shaky. Shaky's a pain in the butt. Let's go and see Bonnie McFarland because she usually wants something rescued. It's not that difficult. Right, Leia, will you go and lie down? Every time. Sorry, my microphone fell off now. So I'm trying to sort out more drinks, so I have to move. Yeah, it's just because it's like just sort of roughly hooked on, and it obviously fell off. Anyway, it's not like I've got a professional streamer or anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Bear with me a minute. I don't think professional streamers sit there drinking Jägermeister straight out of the bottle. Oh, Jesus. I would learn to play Minecraft just so I could be better than you, just to annoy you. You don't even play it anyway. You said that you only played it on the Vita or something. You hadn't even played it on the PS4. Which kind of makes me wonder why you've even got a PS4. Well, I told you, play it. No, it's not though, because I've told you before, if you actually learn to play it and you got PlayStation Plus, then you could play alongside me and we could like stream it. You could stream yours onto your Twitter and I can stream mine onto mine. We can actually both stream our game together. Because you'd probably do a lot better if you're playing alongside somebody who can actually play games. Because you would probably run away from things that can harm you and just run away screaming, whereas I'm quite capable of actually fighting things in games. It's under that cold. I reckon I can change my outfit. I know it's snowing, but it's... I didn't mean anything. Yeah, you are. Yeah. There we go, you can actually see it now. That's the new corset she's got. It is incredibly fancy. It should be for what it cost me. But this is a proper outfit. You can't see it because of the long coat, but now you can see it properly. I mean, she's got like skulls like embroidered onto her jeans and everything. The outfit's fucking awesome she's got now, but because of the cold weather you never get a chance to see it.
You really helped me out last time, thank you. Oh good, good. Just in time. We're still trying to get ready to leave on this trip, my father and I, but there's
You're always
so
just
much
getting
to
ready
do.
to leave,
And he's
Bonnie,
off
and you never go
gallivanting
anywhere.
God knows where again. And I'm just expected to deal with it all. Not that I'm complaining. I know he's been through a lot, losing so many sons. But I lost my brothers. Okay. So maybe I'm complaining a little. I
Yeah,
think
you
we both
kinda
need to
sound
get
like
away
you are,
from this
Bonnie.
place for a while. Anyway, I've been trying to get things cleared up around here, and there's a few bags behind the house of bits and bobs I've been meaning to drop off with the neighbors. If you could do that for me, it would really be a big help. So, what do you think?
I think you're asking me to be a glorified postie. I said postie, I didn't say any gender. Okay, I'm hoping there's somebody in your house actually cooking them and there's not just some weird randomness.
How'd you do? Thank you kindly.
Well, that was incredibly easy. It barely seemed worth it, frankly. I mean, I kind of think you could have just done that yourself, Bonnie. Seems a bit lazy. Bonnie's really cool. She's in the first Red Dead Redemption, and she's actually really cool in there. She helps your character kind of recuperate and help sort him out and everything else. But yeah, in this game, in the online mode, she is just kind of lazy. She just doesn't really bother doing anything, and most of the things that she's not bothering to do would really not be very difficult to do. But there we are. Alright, let's do some more collecting, because we always need to do more collecting. Yeah, no worries.
Convincing to get a light pack.
was very quick. Well, at least tomorrow you'll finally get to see what I bought you for Christmas. Well, like I say, I'm sure you'll like all of the things, but yeah, there's one thing in particular that you obviously... I'm pretty sure you have no idea what it is, and you will not be expecting at all. That I'm pretty sure you will absolutely love. We'll find out tomorrow, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll love it. I'd love to say more, but no, I don't want to spoil it for you. You haven't got long to wait now anyway. I mean, obviously I have half an idea of what you've got me. I can tell from the shape and the size of it and whatnot, roughly what it is. But which one it is, I don't know. But obviously I figured out it's probably a film of some kind. But obviously that doesn't really narrow it down greatly, so... But yeah, but you know, there's a hell of a lot of ones out there that I want, so... That doesn't really narrow it down. Well, then it will soon become fire. I'm amazed that somebody hasn't actually done that yet. Given the popularity of Minecraft, you would think that somebody would have done something like that with it. Even like an animated series or something, I don't know. Yeah, I mean they did it with Angry Birds, that was quite popular, and that ended up with like a film, I think, if I remember rightly. I think I had cartoons as well, little short cartoons, but it definitely had a full-length film as well, I think. Now what? They don't really try very hard, these wolves nowadays. They literally just like ran away straight off, just went, no, I can't bother. Yeah, I mean most things that are really popular, they usually get things like that. I mean Fortnite's got a line of toys and stuff now that I've seen advertised. Which I'm actually surprised it took them that long, frankly. But yeah, you can get a lot of toys for Fortnite. Again, I'm surprised nobody's clicked to make like an animated series or something like that, because it seems like that would make a lot of money, gain a lot of interest. I mean, you could easily make Fortnite the movie. It wouldn't really require a lot of thought. It wouldn't require a lot of effort. It would just require a decent amount of money, and it would get loads and loads of people watching it. So, again, I don't know why nobody's bothered to do that yet. I'm not saying it would be good or I would be interested, it just, you know. It doesn't need to be good though, that's the point. It doesn't need to be good to make a stack of money. You can make an absolute shit ton of money without something being good. You must be new to the film industry. You stay there while I figure out where this thing is I'm looking for. Oh, it's right there. Fair enough then. That makes that easy. That was much less of a challenge than I was expecting, but okay. I mean, to be fair, traditionally, like computer game based films don't really do very well, or at the very least aren't very good. Although she's getting cold, I'm gonna have to change. I mean, there are a few exceptions. The very first Resident Evil movie is actually really good. After that, yeah, not so good. The Tomb Raider movies are, for me personally, some of the best video game to movie transfers there's been. Just because personally I think Angelina Jolie kind of nailed the Lara Croft quite well, to be honest with you. She does a really, really good job of it. The first Resident Evil film was good, but then they just got stupid and just turned into, let's make Mila Jovovich some ridiculously all-powerful thing that doesn't relate to the games at all in any way whatsoever. Yeah, it just got stupid. I'm trying to think what else we've had. There was a Doom film, and I don't think that was very good. There was a Street Fighter film that had Jean-Claude Van Damme and Kylie Minogue as well, I think, was in that. No, I think that was Street Fighter. Was that Street Fighter? I think so, yeah. I can't remember. Yeah, there was one of that. There was some Mortal Kombat films. I think there was at least one, possibly 2 or 3, I don't know. Silent Hill was another one, yeah. I think the Silent Hill ones weren't that bad, to be fair. But traditionally they don't do very well. They're not very well made. I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why they keep fucking it up, but they do. I mean, to me, the obvious one right now is Death Stranding, because the story's there, the actors are there. You literally just pick it up and put it on the screen. I mean, it's easy. It doesn't even require any work. You've just got to write a basic script, half of which already exists. All your actors already exist. You've just got to pick them up and put them there. I mean, you know, it's done practically already. So yeah, I don't understand why nobody's falling over themselves to get that one done. That would seem like the obvious pick. For me, anyway. There is, I do think, you might have to Google this one to double check it, but I'm pretty sure there is a Grand Theft Auto film. There was a Grand Theft Auto film that was made. It wasn't very well known or very popular. I'm pretty sure there was a film made called Grand Theft Auto, and it was kind of loosely based on the idea of the game. I think it might have been. I'm really stretching my guessing at this point, but I'm thinking Ron Howard might have been something to do with it, but I honestly don't know. I can't. There's so many films in my brain that to try and remember exactly which one is which is not as easy. But yeah, I'm sure there was a Grand Theft Auto film, and I have a vague recollection of Ron Howard being involved. I would Google it myself, but it requires stopping. 1977? I don't think so. It seems unlikely that it was 1977, given the Grand Theft Auto. No, it's not. I don't think it was 1977. Because Ron Howard wasn't doing that in 1977. He wasn't making films. I don't think he was anyway. I don't know. I'll have to double check it myself and find out. But I know there was a Grand Theft Auto film. Whether it relates to the games or not, I can't remember. I just remember seeing a film called Grand Theft Auto and it looking a lot like it was based on the actual game. It might not be. It might be something completely different. But I would have to look it up and double check. Because obviously if it's 1977, then it definitely doesn't in any way relate to the games. Possibly, I don't know, maybe they just took the title from it. I really don't know. I mean, Grand Theft Auto is just a name of a crime, so I really don't know. I don't know how they relate to anything else. I mean, I don't know. It's like this, like the Red Dead story, maybe from some of the other ones. They might relate to film kind of well. I don't know, but are cowboy films really that big anymore? I don't think so. It strikes me as something a lot of people would want to see. I don't know. I mean, for me, Death Stranding, or maybe Metal Gear. I mean, the Metal Gear series is really would seem like an obvious choice for a film. You've got a lot of great characters there. What an absolutely pointless chest. I don't know, are they just going to be a bunch of empty chests? That would be quite annoying. It's looking like they are. Yeah, there's nothing in any of them. What an absolute waste. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What else have you got really that would make for a good film? Fallout, but then again, the same question: which one? I mean, I guess maybe Fallout 3. And 76 doesn't have the story. There's like literally nothing. There's no story to it really. At least 3 has a kind of half decent story. I mean, New Vegas is maybe a better game, arguably. I'm not going to get into that one right now, but I don't know. In terms of a story, a story. If I can imagine it actually on screen, I don't know, man. I can't really see that working for me. I mean, Fallout 3 would be interesting as a film. I don't know. I still think Death Stranding is your most likely one, but it costs a lot of money. They'd have to hope that it would recoup a lot of money because it would cost a lot of money to make. But you know, all your actors are right there, ready to go. So I don't know. Maybe. Speaking of Kojima, I see he's been dropping some hints towards his next project. Yeah, from what I can gather, we're looking at potentially, obviously, there's a lot of guesswork involved. I mean, even when Kojima tells you exactly what it is he's doing, there's still a lot of guesswork involved. But from what people were saying and what it looks like, we're looking at potentially some kind of sci-fi deal, like some kind of space horror sort of type thing. Which, yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Well, I mean, you don't really know your games that well, but there's a game called Dead Space, which was one of the best horror titles that was made, frankly. And if he makes anything along those lines, like a Dead Space made by Kojima, that would just be amazing. Yeah, see, Dead Space is unbelievable. It's a very, very good game. Very, very scary. It's back in the days when EA actually had their name attached to some really, really good games. Yeah. And if he made something along those lines, that would be awesome. But again, it's Kojima, so who knows. Plus, it's not something we're going to see on this generation of console anyway. Where the hell is this thing? Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be a PS5 title. Which, who knows when I'll get my hands on one of them. Eventually. I just remembered there was an Assassin's Creed film as well. I don't think that was very good either. Judging by the fact it took me this long to remember it even existed. I don't think it was that amazing. No, I don't think it was. I don't know why they always fail. It doesn't make sense to me why video game films, for the most part, completely fail. Because there's no real reason why they should. But they just don't, I don't know, they don't seem to transfer very well. It's really, really difficult to think of exceptions. I mean, you know the fighting game Dead or Alive, the one that's basically all about boobs and butts. There is a film for that. And I do actually have it on DVD. I managed to get hold of a copy and I've still never actually watched it. I've still never seen it. I own it, but I've never got around to watching it. But yeah, there is a Dead or Alive film. I wouldn't think it's very good, but it's probably got some good boobs and butts in it. If it's Dead or Alive, it would have to have. If it didn't, then it would be incredibly disappointing. And given that that's what that game is known for, so I don't see how they could make a film of it and not reference that point. You can get through that gap. Oh my, you annoying horse. Right, wait there. I'm fucking gonna do it on foot. Where are you going? No one told you to go up there, love. Jesus. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can figure out where this thing is. Not getting any fucking signal whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, have you seen the Resident Evil films? I don't even remember how many there are. I think there's like 5, maybe. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. It depends. I mean, you don't really know Resident Evil that well anyway, so you're probably going to miss a lot of the references. You know, like someone like me who's played all of the games to death, so you know every character and every reference that there is. So I don't know. I think without knowing the references, it'd probably be even worse. I don't know, I mean, I think your enjoyment of the Resident Evil films depends on how much you love Milla Jovovich. If you really like her, then you probably won't mind the films. If she in any way kind of bugs you a little bit or annoys you, then yeah, you won't like them. Because it's her husband that made them, then you kind of just made her the focal point for all of the films. In a completely overboard way, really. Then that's likely to be your opinion of the films, I would think. Without having the massive love for Resident Evil and not really giving a shit about her one way or the other, that's probably how you would feel watching the films. You'd probably just be like, yeah, they're alright, I guess. it has been a source of some debate because some people will defend them and say that they're really, really good films, and then other people will say that they're horrendously piss poor. It had many an argument over the Resident Evil films. I can't believe it's Christmas in like fucking 2 3/4 hours, man. That's crazy. It's not so much that, it's just the fact that it just doesn't feel like it. I think once you get to a certain age and when you don't live at home and stuff like that, it just never really feels like Christmas. It's not so bad for you, you still have like the whole family and whatnot, so a bit different. Once you get older, it just becomes about alcohol. That's it. That's what it really means. It just means alcohol and food, really. It's no different for me. It's the same as like any other day, really. It's not until like Friday when you get here that it will change, because then obviously once you get here, we've got all the food and all the alcohol and, you know, watching films and having a laugh and everything else. And then it becomes more like Christmas. That sounds like spy code for something. Why did you just randomly say poop? Had nothing to do with anything. What on earth are you talking about now? Well, it depends what you wrote. Maybe it edited it out because it thought it was wrong or something. I don't know. Everything seems to stop you nowadays from doing things. It won't be long until Twitter stops you from tweeting things. Instagram's going to start warning you. Well, look, I posted that thing the other day. Well, maybe a week ago now or something. But Instagram's going to start warning you when you post things, saying, oh, maybe you shouldn't post this because it could be seen as this or that or the other or whatever. And it's going to start giving you warnings before you post things. Fuck it. This fog is insane. Come on. I can't see a fucking thing. This is ridiculous. Well, it might have done it for me as well, but I don't post anything, so I don't know. I don't post anything, I don't comment, so I really can't tell you. But it's not going to be long before Twitter starts doing stuff like that as well. And they start warning you before you post things. It's just over the top. It's unnecessary. It's just gonna, in general, just gonna make people want to do it more. That's the problem. If you start telling people, oh, you maybe shouldn't say this because people might think it's bad. It's just gonna make people want to do it more. You're just gonna go, well, I definitely will then. Yeah, I find it slightly condescending that for some reason the fucking AI on these things seems to think that they know better than you do. Like you're not allowed to think for yourself anymore. Well, that's the thing though, if it's going to do all that, then it might as well just post for us. What's the point of me even thinking of things to type or to say or whatever, if social media is just going to remove those things for me? And start saying, oh, maybe you shouldn't say this or maybe you shouldn't say that. Well, just let me say whatever I want to say. If I say something dumb and loads of people give me shit for saying it, then I'll soon learn not to say that again, won't I? I mean, maybe these places should just have a better system for actually reporting people who are causing problems. And then it wouldn't matter. But it's not even censoring them though, is it? That's the point. It isn't actually censoring people. It's asking them to censor themselves. It's just stupid. It achieves nothing. Because the kind of people that you want to stop making stupid comments aren't going to stop making stupid comments anyway, because they thrive off of making those kind of comments. The only people that are likely to look at it and go, oh, right, okay, well maybe I shouldn't do that then after all, are probably reasonable people in the first place and aren't the kind of people you're trying to actually stop. And that's kind of the whole thing with it. The only people you're likely to actually stop are the people you're not trying to target anyway. It just kind of, I don't know. I guess with everything, it just kind of feels like there's been no regulation for like social media and internet sites like YouTube and stuff like that. And now they've just gone overboard with it, and they're now over-regulating everything because there hasn't been any regulation, instead of trying to find some kind of middle ground. Plus, YouTube's regulations are pointless because they only apply to whoever they want them to apply to. People who make loads and loads of money and actually really big draws, they don't apply them to them. They can do whatever they want. But yeah, because a small creator doesn't mean anything to them. They don't care. I mean, I don't even class myself as a creator. I randomly stream some stuff sometimes, just in case anyone wants to watch it. That's literally it. It's not even... It's not anything. There's people out there actually putting time and effort into stuff. Well, I don't know. I mean, they make like people famous, and then just because they're worth loads of money, they don't really care. And some of them turn out to be really weird people. I mean, I don't know. The one guy I keep seeing get mentioned at the time, I never know how to pronounce his name because in my head I just call him Onion. That's what I've ever called him. You might know who I mean, just from that. And yeah, he's just like, everyone seems to hate him. And he seems really weird and posts videos of him having like breakdowns and stuff. And it's all just, it's clearly just pretend. You don't have to be, you know, you don't have to be very well skilled to see that it's clearly just fake outrage breakdown videos. And they still allow it to go on their site and no one does anything about it. And they quite happily allow him to promote himself. It's just, it's weird though, that's what I mean, that kind of thing, that YouTube will allow that sort of stuff to go on because people like that get lots of views and can make them lots of money. Rather than taking an objective look at it and going, right, well this person's clearly, at the very least what they're doing is harmful to themselves, so we need to stop giving them a platform. Even for their own good, if nothing else. But they won't do that because all they care about is money. That's what I mean, it's just weird. You know, there's people out there who are putting genuine time and effort into trying to make interesting and unique content, and they just get slammed and shut down left, right and centre for minor infractions or not even any, you know, haven't even done anything wrong. And then there's other people like that because they're a name and because, you know, their video will guarantee a certain number of views straight away, they just get given a platform no matter what they do. And it's just, it's very weird. I don't understand how it works or why it works. I mean, honestly, I think if there was a half decent choice that wasn't YouTube, it would absolutely wipe the floor with it. It's the same thing as like Amazon. It's Amazon itself is actually a lot of the time garbage in the way that it deals with stuff, but there isn't another option. So it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want because you're not going to go anywhere else anyway because you can't. There isn't another Amazon. It's the same thing with YouTube. There isn't anywhere else to go that's as popular or successful or has the ease of use, if you will, that it has. So they know they can get away with doing whatever they want. Leia, will you go and lie down? Stop bugging me every 2 seconds. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. No, that's stretching. That's not lying down, is it? There you go. I love how this dog thinks that stretching out is somehow interchangeable for lying down. So well, if I stretch out, that's pretty much lying down, isn't it? Really? Well, no, it's not. I asked you to lie down, not stretch. Leia, will you stop licking your feet? Won't have any feet left. No, don't start whining either. Oh my god, dog. All day doing this. That's right, because once I pick this thing up, I'm going to be stopping for a bit anyway. I'm literally just going to pick up one more item to clear it off the map, and then I'm going to be stopping the stream for a bit anyway. Because I think I need to go and let the dog out, so. Or at least try, if nothing else. I'm not that, it can't be that far, frankly. All I've got to do is just go there and pick this thing up, and then that'll be it. I can't really see it being that far from where I am. A matter of minutes at the most, anyway. It's not going to take me that. literally just going to be a case of getting to the location, finding the thing and picking it up. Oh, then again, it's out in the middle of an island, isn't it? Yeah, I can't get to that yet. That's going to need me to find a boat and everything. I'm not going to start doing that now. Alright, well, I will leave this for now, and I'll do that when I come back, because that's going to require me to look for a boat and all kinds of dicking about. I'm not going to do that now. So yeah, I will end this for now, and I might do another one, or if not, I'll do one tomorrow anyway.